let me see. Okay. 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 Okay, perfect. Now it works. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry that I haven't spoken so far. I just had to kind of set everything up, but now I will be reacting to what's going on. Obviously, there's not much going on yet. But of course, as soon as anything drops, I will be reacting. If you're watching right now, there's one person watching right now. Could you maybe tell me if you can hear me well, or if anything is too loud or too silent, if you know what I mean. So far, I just had to kind of set everything up, but now I will be reacting to what's going on. Obviously, there's not much going on yet. Okay, right now, there's one person watching right now. Could you maybe tell me if you can hear me well, or if anything is too loud or too silent, if you know what I mean. So far, I just had to kind of set everything up, but now I will be reacting to what's going on. Obviously, there's not much going on yet. Okay. Okay. 7 more minutes. I really hope it's not just gonna be a trailer or something like that, because that would be very disappointing. Not gonna lie. That would be incredibly disappointing. Not gonna lie. That would be incredibly disappointing. Okay. Let me just check something real quick. I just need to make sure we don't have anything interrupting the stream. So I'll be closing WhatsApp in the background so that we don't get any weird notifications. Alrighty. Alrighty. Jo, was geht, Max? Was geht? Wie sieht's aus? Hörst du alles gut? Hörst du meine Stimme gut? Hörst du den Sound vom Stream gut? Und wie ist es vom Bild her? Ich glaube, ich müsste eigentlich auf 2K streamen. Also müsste es eigentlich vom Bild her gut aussehen, aber immer so eine Sache, ne? Okay, I'm gonna switch to English now. There's another person watching. Passt alles? Perfekt, Bro. Dankeschön. Dann kannst du auch ruhig wieder gehen. Muss jetzt hier nicht drin bleiben. Alright, it's almost time, bro. 5 more minutes. Perfekt. Ja, perfekt. Dankeschön. 5 more minutes till we'll see what they have to say. I'm really hoping that it's gonna release today. I'm kind of scared that they're just gonna drop a trailer or, I don't know, like make an announcement basically, right? That would be very sad. I'm so looking forward to actually playing the game today, but we'll see. We'll see. Ne, ich bleib? Ah, perfekt, Bro. Ist auch nice, dann können wir ein bisschen chatten nebenbei. Auch nicht schlecht. Okay. I just noticed I have to add tags to my live stream. Bro, wenn das heute wirklich nur ein Trailer ist, dann raste ich hier aus, und schlag alles kurz und klein, das sag ich dir aber. Ne, die Mucke ist von dem Stream tatsächlich. Ich hatte nämlich überlegt, selber Mucke reinzumachen, aber der Stream hat schon welche, deswegen passt das eigentlich ganz gut. Ja. Ich krieg for real schwere Erden. For real, ja. Ich würde auch gar nicht klarkommen, Bro. Ich würde das gar nicht fühlen. Hoffentlich gibt's keinen Haken. Oh, ja. Ich habe auch ein bisschen Angst, Bro. Ich bin auch schon noch ein bisschen am Zittern, ehrlich gesagt. Aber jetzt schauen wir mal. An sich, es könnte schon gut sein, dass es heute droppt. Ich habe eigentlich ein gutes Gefühl, aber man weiß es natürlich nie. Okay. Nicht mehr lange, Bro. 2 Minuten 30. Damn. Okay. Gut, jetzt schauen wir doch mal. Es ist nicht mehr lang, Bro. Ich kann es nicht glauben, dass wir tatsächlich jetzt, ja, tatsächlich hier, wie sagt man, jetzt ein Remaster bekommen oder Remake, wie auch immer, von fucking Oblivion, Bro. Ich komme da nicht drauf klar. Das ist schon wild. Das ist schon sehr, sehr wild. Bro, wundert dich übrigens nicht, wenn ich sehe, dass hier ein paar Leute reinjoinen in den Stream, dann würde ich anfangen Englisch zu reden, aber solange jetzt gerade nur du zuschaust, das sehe ich ja hier, wie viele Leute zuschauen, rede ich Deutsch. Aber jedenfalls jemand reinkommt, dann würde ich auf jeden Fall kurz auf Englisch reden. Also außer, das ist auch ein Deutscher natürlich. Aber eben, ich glaube ehrlich gesagt nicht, dass die Leute groß zuschauen werden. Aber ich wollte es einfach mal machen, weil why not, Bro? Ist ehrlich gestört, Bro? Ja, for real. For real, ich finde es auch sehr, sehr wild. Alrighty, 1 minute. We're entering the final fucking minute. And then we'll be playing, well, I'm not necessarily playing, but we'll at least be seeing what the Oblivion Remaster looks like. I can't wait, bro. I literally can't wait. It's so crazy. Alright. Got a couple people joining now. Don't be hesitant to write in chat. We're here to kind of talk about what we'll see on screen. It's half a minute now. So if there's anything you have to say, just write a message in chat. I'll be happy to talk to you. But I'll try to stay silent now that it starts. Don't worry, I won't be talking all the time so that you can actually see what's going on. We're entering the final 10 seconds, bro. Holy shit. Alright. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Let's see what's gonna happen. There we go. Alright, this is the trailer, I think.
The others, they would take you to the tower. They're behind us. This ends here.
No way.
You hold our future in your hands.
Oh my God.
Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Remastered. It says remastered. It doesn't say remake. That's interesting. We'll see what they have to say.
Here we are, 20 years later.
All right, that's our bold boy Todd Howard.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio.
Do you guys need me to turn on subtitles or something?
A remaster,
Just asking.
You want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like, when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like... there's this, like, flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Yeah.
Such a key moment in our history.
Well, now
of
they've not been
making
saying
games
much. They're
and the
basically just
evolution
using
of how we build
buzzwords
these
and trying to
worlds,
hype you
and
up,
having
but
players
we'll
be able
see,
to
we'll
come
see.
back and experience that is really amazing. We had
And
that
honestly,
really
is it just me,
special
but the
moment of
gameplay
coming out
clips,
in
like the
world
gameplay
for
clips
the first
from,
time.
like when they
to this
use the
game.
gameplay clips,
Every
right,
time we think
from the
about
old
Oblivion,
Oblivion, it
what
looks
if we
so
could give that
pixelated. Did
moment
they do
to
that on
everybody
purpose so that the new one looks even better, if you know what I mean?
I was born 87
Like, it
years
did not look this bad back then. It
For
did not look this
65
bad.
years,
I just
ruled
played
as
it, so
Tamriel's emperor.
I don't know. It's a
But
bit
for
strange.
all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
I mean, it says original footage, of course, but
I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no
oh my
waking
goodness.
eye may see.
Damn. Okay, we're gonna turn that shit up. Oh my gosh, bro. Look at this shit. Oh my gosh, that looked so good. Holy fuck.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
Holy shit, that
When we
looks
decided
so
to
good.
remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right.
Bro, that looked so
Our
good.
partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
No way, it looks so good. I think that's literally what
We
I'll be
wanted to
saying
make
for the next 10
remaster
minutes, bro.
more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
Whoa, these gates, these Oblivion gates look fire. Like, no pun intended, they look so good.
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws
Oh, wow.
nigh, from unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was
How
the
long is the
Oblivion
video?
Crisis?
Well, it's a live
What happened to
stream.
the
It's a
previous
live stream. It's
Emperor
not a
of
video.
Cyrodiil?
So it's probably going to
Why
be
are
an
there
hour
only
or
8
something,
divines
I
instead of
think.
9?
Probably like an
In
hour.
addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles,
Oh,
and Knights of the Nine,
yes.
so you get the full experience.
Oh, that's great. They have Shivering
On
Isles
a
right from the
personal
start.
level,
That's
it
so
was really
good.
important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience.
That's super important. Like, Shivering
At
Isles
the end
is
of the
literally
day,
so
we're
good.
all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I mean, I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
Of course, that's always how they will describe it. It's always
You
a
will
love
find
letter,
your own
but
path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
oh my goodness, bro. I can't wait to get my hands on this shit and play it myself, bro. The combat kind of reminds me of Skyrim, not gonna lie. It looks a little bit like the combat is kind of oriented towards what Skyrim feels like, which is not a bad thing. But I hope that they
The
still
technology
change it
we
up a little
used to
bit.
create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
Ooh, that's Shivering Isles right there.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
That is true. It didn't... Like, it's important that they upgrade the graphics.
You're stuck here like I am.
Oh, damn. But they have to keep the style too, you know?
Place. Good for a visit. Or... eternity.
Crazy that they focus so much on Shivering Isles.
From the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies.
Is it available on
brand
PS5?
New, highly detailed character models.
Oh, that's the
stunning landscapes that use
Alright.
millions of polygons.
They haven't said that yet.
Allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world.
I'm pretty sure it will be available on PS5, but they haven't said anything yet.
Redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment.
Damn, they look great.
More realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
And real tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh,
look at that.
allowing us to share
That was
the
the
model,
character creation
rig,
system.
and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
I gotta say, the characters look much more like Oblivion rather than Skyrim, which I like.
In something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves.
They didn't change that much. They just made it, you know, they just updated
even
it.
more immersed in this living, breathing world.
Oh my gosh, this
You'll
looks
really
so good.
believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Ooh, the sounds. The sounds sound very much like Oblivion, though. The lip sync was kind of weird. I thought so too. I thought so too.
Modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Oh, now they talk about the gameplay. All right, that's gonna be interesting.
It's UI and UX.
200 pump them.
It's audio.
Ooh. The UI looks very good.
Features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems
This looks
of
so
both
good.
Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
But honestly, if they can already show this much
We were able
gameplay,
to
I'm
fully
pretty sure
recreate
they're
the
gonna
character
release it
models,
today.
creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions.
Like the visuals
Now
are
you'll get
crazy.
blood splatters,
Yo, Fabian.
and controller feedback.
What's up, man?
We know it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
Damn. Got my good old friend Fabian here in the chat, bro.
There's a
Let's
proper
go.
third-person perspective now. The original had third-person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
You can play
One
that
of
on console?
our
I think
goals
you
was for
can.
third-person
You can
view
definitely play it
that
on
compared to
Xbox,
Starfield in terms of
but I think you can
playability.
also play it on PlayStation.
Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
Ooh, they remastered the third person. That's actually super important.
When Oblivion first launched,
greetings. How goes it? How are you?
Disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races.
Oh, you see
so
that?
We've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue.
Yo, Tommy Gun, there you go.
Each
They
race
recorded
represented
new
in the
voice
game
lines, I
now
told you.
sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
They changed
We
the
also
voices.
made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there. Hi there. But it's
Oh,
like so
they
nice
kept
and
in some
creepy
of
at
the
same
old
time.
stuff too, though. That's great.
You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Oh, that's so good.
Criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Cheese for everyone.
They actually kept in so much of the original voices and dialogue.
One of the Elder Scrolls from the
That's so
Imperial
good.
Palace.
That's such a good decision, in my opinion.
The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests.
No, they kind of mixed it. They took
chosen
some
you
new
because
stuff
you are
and some
the
old
best.
stuff. That's actually so good.
Good luck.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
Oh, that's so nostalgic, bro. Damn.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because there was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists.
Bro, full pucks
but
the
ultimately,
horse.
we decided it's
What are you
2025
saying, bro?
and people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been
AIS?
completely redone from scratch. And
What do you
that
mean,
has
like the
a huge
graphics?
impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single
I think it's just
updated
the
or
fact
new
that we're
feature
just not
was
used
implemented
to
with the player in mind.
to
It
see
all
this,
comes
you
down
know?
to what makes Oblivion Oblivion.
It looks almost like it's
What
not
are those
real.
features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini games are the mini games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Oh, they kept that bribing and like
Like
dialogue
lockpicking.
system.
You can
Oh,
put a
they
fresh coat
they
of
kept
paint
the
on
lock
it,
picking.
but you
That's
can't
great.
change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil
So good.
or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you.
Oh,
and
we got the
watch
adoring
you
fan.
and worship the ground
No
you
way.
walk on.
you will instantly
He
feel
looks
at
so
home.
goofy.
It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
I'm really gonna be interested to
Well,
see
it's
if my
about
PC
time.
can't even
Do you
handle
know how
this.
long we've been waiting?
Because it looks incredible. It really does. I'm really hoping my
Oblivion
PC
is
is
a
not just
core
gonna
part
die.
of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None
Yeah.
of what we're surrounded by
The
right
lock
now
picking
would
was
be
really good.
here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the
looks
sort
so
of the,
good, bro. I
the
can't
love
believe
that
we're
went
actually
into it, I
seeing
think
this.
that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks.
Yeah. I'm already shocked now how good
Oblivion
it
games
looks.
look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Yeah. Literally, like that's
Even if it's
exactly
just
what
the
I'm feeling
music,
right
for
now.
example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect
got
for
Steve Meister
what was
right there.
before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
That's a funny name.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
And Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart.
I wanna
and
see
being
you play
able
it. I wanna
work
see
on this
myself play
remaster
it.
And bring it to a new generation of players.
Come on.
Has been an incredible experience.
Please tell me that it's got to release
We were
today.
too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
Look at this. Look at what he just said.
The best part of my job is that I get to be
No
the
way.
one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster
No way.
will be available
No, don't do it.
today.
No! Oh my gosh, that's I literally got goosebumps, bro. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. You think I might be playing this up right now? You might think that I'm acting, but this was my genuine reaction. Like, bro,
But for all these years,
I can't believe it.
I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
I can't believe it. It's gonna release today, bro.
This is the 27th
Oh, I'm so fucking happy right now.
seed. The year of Akatosh.
Let's go,
433.
bro. We'll be
These are
fucking
the
playing it
closing
later,
days
bro.
of the third era and the final hours of my life.
Oh, this looks so good, bro. I can't wait to freaking play this.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion.
Ooh,
beyond
this is
which
like the
no
intro
waking
sequence.
eye may see. This is only the beginning.
Yo.
Worse is yet to come.
Looks clear.
Yo. That looks so good.
The time of cleansing draws nigh. Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
I fell behind my chair. How many hours you gonna invest today? I don't know yet. I don't know yet because I also wanna upload today, you know? So I'll also have to cut the video. So I don't know how much I'll be able to play today, but I'll definitely play for a while, bro. I need to. I need to. 121 gigabytes to download? We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna check right now if it's already on the store. Let me see.
Find him.
So far it's not on the store, I don't think.
Close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Bro, literally goosebumps. Literally goosebumps. Available today. Look at this. Okay, okay, okay. What do we have here? In the Game Pass, it's gonna be on PS5, confirmed. So you can play it on every single console, and it's in the Game Pass. So if you have the Game Pass, you can already play it right now. You don't even have to pay. Stay tuned for a special gameplay stream. Alright. Alright. Let me check. Oh my gosh, this is like, I just opened the Xbox app. Look at this. That's the Xbox app right here. And this is the background. There it is. Included with Game Pass. What does today mean though? I don't know. Here it says install. I can already install it. I can already install it. Oh my gosh, it's actually 119 gigabytes. It's actually very long. Okay, we're gonna do something now. I'm actually gonna install this now, right? I don't know if I will be able to continue streaming while I'm downloading this. We'll see. If I can, I will be continuing the stream. But if not, we'll have to cut off the stream. I can download, yes. I'm currently downloading it, bro. There we go. Let's see how long it will take. Let's see. We got a good connection going right now. It doesn't seem like it's too much affected. But you guys are gonna have to tell me whether or not you can feel that my stream is lagging or something now that I'll be downloading. Okay, it's actually pretty fast. The download is pretty fast. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. I'm literally out of words right now. I'm literally out of words. I literally don't know what to say right now. I can't believe this. We can actually play it now. It's not lagging at all? Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright, it's going pretty fast. We're already at 3%. So, I'd say we just stay on the stream here and we can chat a little bit while we're waiting. So what do you guys say? What do you think of the remaster? I think it looks great. Honestly, we're gonna have to play it first. I don't want to say that it's great without having played it, but to me it looked great. I don't have any negatives, honestly. I really don't have any negatives right now. Like, the visuals were great. The soundtrack, like the sound, by that I mean like the voice lines, the dialogue, but also like the combat sound, it looked good. The animations looked good. The world looked fucking epic. Everything except lip sync? Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see.
Wow.
Oh, it's continuing.
What
Okay.
Did we just witness the worst kept secret ever? Maybe. Probably. But
Put a song on? Well, it's just started, so I won't be putting a song on now.
That is coming to you today. Maybe even now. I don't know. We'll have to check after this stream.
All right, I'm already at 8%.
By the wonderful, talented, incredible Wes Johnson. You.
Ah, hi.
It's no deal breaker? Nah.
And Wes,
for
who
me
do you
neither.
have here with you?
This is
Oh, we got a little
Finn.
puppy.
Oh, yes, he
Oh,
knows
he's very
his name
cute.
now. Hello there, Finn. How are you? I mean, for the sake of this, we can call him
Wait a
Barbas
second.
if you'd like. But
Is that the
he's,
guy that
he's a
voiced
sweet
Shiogara?
one. He wanted to get his time, Mr. DeMille.
That makes sense.
Like, he's got a Shiogara shirt on, and he sounds very much like him.
You heard the Harry Nilsson's puppy song?
No.
He's like, I take my puppy
On PS Store, it's not yet? Okay.
everywhere."
Let's hope it also comes out on
Those
PS
of you joining us,
today.
either new or from the Direct, we're going to be sharing some gameplay of Wes's old stomping grounds, but newer now with the remastered version.
I can't wait.
So, Wes, for those that do not know you, first, shame on you if you don't, but if you don't, why don't you tell our friends here what roles or role
I'm downloading too. Oh, that's so
Oblivion.
good, bro. I can't believe
in
this.
Oblivion, you're going to probably bring some memes back to life.
Yeah, that's the Shiogara dude.
So if like you walk out of some place with a fork, I would be there going, "Hold, criminal scum! Your stolen goods are now forfeit."
Okay, he's also the god. I thought he was the Shiogara dude. Maybe it's
That's
the
a
same
lovely
actor
one.
though.
The
That's very
Imperial Guard
aggressive.
song is out there now, and all sorts of things that people had fun with. Shiogara, Daedric
Oh, he
Prince
is.
of
Okay, he
Madness,
is.
at your service. And I love this because I'll never be able to
Check
order
says he
a
wants to
cheese
purchase
pizza
too.
again.
Yeah, of course,
Because
bro.
people
Holy
use the
shit.
soundboard. And
This
they
is gonna
call
be
the
the
pizza
game
shops,
to play
and
right
they're
now.
saying,
It is. That's just facts, bro.
What can I do for you today? Cheese! You want a cheese pizza? I want cheese for everyone! How many would that be,
Bro,
sir? And so I can't
right now
go
he's talking
anywhere
about those videos
as
that we
Shane
watch,
to order a
bro.
pizza
You know
because
those
I'll
those
never get
prank
it,
call
or I'll get it
videos?
with a lot of
I mean,
spam.
honestly, you're doing everybody a favor if you do. So.
No way.
And your shirt is totally on theme today as well.
Yeah,
Cheese
wearing
for
my
everyone.
Sheo shirt. I've got, and of course, there's where is it? My Dark Brotherhood pin here. Lucian LeChance of the Dark Brotherhood, dear child.
Okay, the download unfortunately slowed down a little bit now that we're also watching this stream, but it's still fine. I'm already at 15%.
So yeah.
So it shouldn't take that long, I don't think.
loved Oblivion. Oblivion to me was, I mean, I've loved all the games. I loved Morrowind. Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. Come right in. I love Skyrim, which is fantastic. But Oblivion to me was where I came out to play. And it was the original, all the races had the same voices. Oh man, there's so much crossbreeding amongst the Imperial Guard, you know, mom, dad, the family reunions were very confusing. But
It's a lot of love.
Cheese for everyone.
But
That's so good.
I just absolutely loved that game. And as other games came along, and then you got to see Skyrim with its 10th anniversary edition. And when I first put that on the Xbox Series X, oh my God, the visuals to me.
I'm so excited to see how good the visuals are actually gonna be. Because from the trailer it looked fucking insane, but then obviously the trailer might be a little bit polished. We don't know. We don't know.
I mean,
it's gonna be
if I
interesting to
walk
see
up
what
to
it
a
actually
lady
looks
in the
like,
middle
you
of
know?
one of the towns and tap her on the shoulder, and she turns around and does not look like Terry Jones in drag from.
Kind of looks like
Monty
Shio too.
Python.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know
does.
what
I
I'm
thought so
going to
too.
do, but I mean, I love the game, so now people are going to get a chance to see it with brand new eyes. And for people who've only ever played Skyrim, this is going to be kind of a revelation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the predecessor, so it's taking people back.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Wow.
And this is the
That's
mouth
the
of
gate to
Shivering Isles. Look at
Shugara,
the
not to
difference,
Shugara, to the Shivering
graphics,
Isles.
How sumptuous it is. The
Wow, look at
detail of
that.
this. Not just on the backgrounds, not just every leaf on a tree, but looking at the clothing, at the uniforms that they're wearing.
Damn.
I mean, he's wearing
1%. Yeah, it's gonna
leather,
take a while,
and he's
bro.
wearing some,
Downloading this is gonna
fur,
take a while.
and
I'm
you're
currently at
seeing all the
20%, so
details
it's
on
going
every
pretty
little
fast.
thing. This guard right here. This guard, people are
Gaia
like,
Apprentice.
that's so effective. He seems to have this cold out there in the middle of this island where the
So I
winds
guess
are whipping around.
I hope that I'll be able to play the game myself in a couple
was
minutes. I
really,
don't know how long
really
it's gonna
sick
take. It
that
took me
day,
like 5 minutes to
but,
get
You
have to go
20%,
that
so
hard
I don't know.
into the role, Wes.
It's not gonna
I
take
know,
that
man,
long.
it's so method. But look at
And
that.
for those of you who
There's
can't
the,
play
Lord of
yet,
the Fringe,
you
and
can just watch
inside
me
what's
play it
gonna
then.
happen. Oh, look
Ooh,
at
that's
the
a loading
screens.
screen.
Even the screens, the loading screens
No
look
way.
so much sweeter and more detailed.
How much percent is it? I can show
there
you
he
real
is.
quick.
Haskell, look at him, Sitting
Here,
there all
21%,
bald and
like 25 gigs. It's going pretty fast.
Haskell, your room's very dark, just like your
Wait, I'm
personality.
gonna put that on my second screen.
Hurry up and talk. Oh, look at the detail on Haskell's face. You can really see what living with Shea Gorth has done to him. He
Honestly,
looks like
not gonna lie,
there.
it's still not there.
I mean, this is the first time you're seeing the remastered.
That's very
isn't it?
strange.
I've seen any of this,
Maybe
and,
restart the PlayStation,
the
log in,
detail
log
and the
out. I don't know.
expression on the
It's very
face,
strange. It
he
should be online.
just
I thought it would be online immediately as well.
So weary. So put upon.
Not gonna lie though, the animations, like the lip sync animations,
been
right?
almost
To
20
me, it
years,
almost
so we've
looks
had a
like
lot
very
of
similar
ability
to
for
the
technical
old
advancements from
animations.
there, so.
Yes.
Does
and
anyone have the same
And
feeling?
age, I guess. for
20,
him as well.
20 years in the service of Shea Gorth is going to age anybody,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I like his puffy sleeves.
Like it almost
there.
looks like we
And
have
the little
new
Seinfeld
character
puffy
models and
sleeves.
everything, new graphics, but the animations are very similar
Now,
to
what
the
would
original.
you say your favorite role has been for Oblivion, or which character do you feel like you gravitated the most towards?
Well, that's the thing. People ask me all the time, who's your favorite character to play this? And that's a Sophie's choice. Because you bring a little of yourself to every role you do. You got to bring, these are all like my children. So, I mean, I love Lucian. I love Shea Gorth. I love them all for very different reasons. I remember working with Mark Lampert for this game, and we're doing the same Imperial Guard voice, even the Gray
I mean,
Fox,
honestly,
like
they said this is gonna be a
but he's still
gameplay
very much the
reveal
Imperial.
thingy. They're not doing that much
but then he
gameplay.
gets to
They're
the
basically
Lucian,
just
he
kind of
goes,
yapping,
"That's
bro.
different."
Like, I like this guy. He's
Dark
very
with the warm
sympathetic, but
covers.
still.
So I think about it for a second.
Es kommt
And
bei
I start
Tralalero
going into
Tralala
this-
Battle Royale.
this thing, and in my mind, you try to get
Ja,
an
habe ich schon
image of
gehört,
who
Bro.
the character
Ich weiß auch nicht,
is.
was ich dazu sagen soll.
And for me, he was twisted and gaunt and bent and just insidious.
I don't know what to
Does it
think
take
of this
you- is it
video
that
right now,
quick for you
this live
sometimes
stream.
when you like get a breakdown of a
Let me just check
character?
something real quick. I hope that's fine with you guys. I'm just
Shea
gonna
was a
stop it for a second to see if it positively affects my download rate, because as soon as they started streaming again, it kind of went down, and I want to see if I can download faster if I'm not actually watching this. I don't think I will be able to, but we'll see for a second. It doesn't seem to change that much. Okay, I guess we'll just
Different
watch.
thing. But with Lucian, I had a come here, Bubby. It's okay.
It's also a very strange choice
with
to have a
Lucian,
puppy there.
It's
not that I dislike the
image I had in
choice,
my
but it's
mind
kind of
as I
strange. Like,
portrayed him at first was
why do we have a puppy
completely
there?
Different from the image of what he ended up looking like.
Even
You know,
though
he
he's like
ended up
incredibly cute, yet like
looking-
not
they
gonna
made
lie,
him
that's
this
one of the
gorgeous
cutest puppies I've
guy,
ever seen in
you
my
know?
life.
And when we're looking at him going, oh my God, he's gorgeous. He has a heart of darkness, the perfect man. So, but he was so much fun to do. And people say, do you know what happened to him? Spoilers.
Er hat auch Lucien gespielt, ja.
You just finish your lines. So when I'm playing the game and I get to that point in the game, I'm like, you know.
Jo,
I'm
der hat ja gefühlt
experiencing it
alle
as well.
gevoiced, Digga.
Oh, look at this, the butterflies.
Ooh, we got the
The
butterflies.
breakaway into the Shivering Isles and the
Oh, that's so
butterflies.
pretty. That is so pretty.
That is beautiful.
Okay, unfortunately, my
Haskell's
download
out
rate is
there.
kind of stagnating right now. I hope it goes up in a second again.
Look at that. Do the fringe.
Oh, I gotta say the AI. I almost said
Yeah,
AI.
with
The UI,
Shea
like
Gorth,
the
I had
user
about a week to
interface, it looks
prepare.
pretty good. It
And I
looks
was
pretty
told,
good.
We want something a little more stand-up, but we want him to feel dangerous but funny. And they said maybe something like Robin Williams. I thought, no. Robin
I don't know. What do
Williams
you
is a
think
bit
about the
too
UI?
cuddly,
Do
know.
you like it or not?
Shea Gorth, I'll skip
It
rope
looks
with
much
your
more
entrails.
modern, I guess.
don't believe you. So,
But
Admittedly,
I
that
don't know.
would
I
be
think
an
it looks
interesting
good.
Thing
Yeah.
to see Robin Williams talking about.
I know, but I thought, where could I find my inspiration for this character? And I started thinking about different stand-up comedians who would I find dangerous, that I would love to have a drink with, and laugh and joke, but afraid they might beat me up at the end of the night. And I came up with Billy Connolly, the Scottish.
I honestly
comedian.
kind of lost track of what he's
And-
talking
but
about.
thought,
I haven't been
can't just
listening.
do a straight up Billy Connolly. He can be my spirit animal, but it didn't seem.
They definitely kept a
it
lot of
felt
the old
too-
sounds in the game.
He's not Scottish.
Yo, look at the
And I thought,
animations
well,
when
I've got
running.
This friend who runs the Irish channel down in DC. His name is Tom Stack, and Tom is he's from Carcarthy.
That was kind of crazy.
And so there's this Irish accent.
Now he's
And I
talking
thought,
about fucking
what
Irish
if-
accents. What are you yapping
What
about,
if,
my
because
man?
he's got mania and dementia, this character can go between an accent fluidly. Like you think he might be
I think
Irish,
he's talking
you
about
think
Shigarath,
then maybe
right?
he's Scottish when he gets more manic. But what happens when he gets deadly serious? There are a few moments where it drops completely.
It's also gonna be interesting to
Why?
see what they've
Because
done with the
everything
skills
else is
and
an
like the leveling
affectation.
system,
He
because they
does
said
what
that they
he
changed a
wishes to
couple
do.
things about that, and it's gonna be
so,
interesting to
like the
see
brain pie line, where you'll
in
hear
how
all three
far
separate
it's gonna
things.
be the same way
He's like-
as
and he starts
Oblivion,
wondering
whether
what
it's
you're like,
gonna resemble
"Perhaps
Skyrim
brain
more, or whether it's gonna be something completely new.
Care to donate?
Adds an extra layer of terror to
Yeah,
his character
and
for sure.
you just don't know where he's going to land with some of these things. Whether it's friendly, whether it's deadly, whether it's over the top, whether he's crazy mad. I just had to sit there and let that thing flow back and forth. And I think from what I was told later, Todd was listening to it and they weren't expecting that. And so it threw him off a little at first. And then the more he listened to it, the more he was like, oh, no, I like this. I like this. And that's who Sheo became.
And you
I want to see more of Todd Howard, bro.
multiple games and
My
multiple
homie Todd.
universes.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to.
It's interesting that they show so much of the Shivering Isles, like.
And the Rubik's Cube of their personality and the whole
I didn't
thing.
expect them to focus that much on Shivering Isles. I thought they would focus more on the main game. I don't mind. I like Shivering Isles, but it's kind of strange. Jetzt ist es da, let's go.
A sense of life.
Boah, Bro, was meinst du, wie lange wird das dauern bei dir, das zu downloaden? 130 Gigabyte oder so?
They're bringing their sense of life to it, their experience. But you don't
55
know
Euro
their
geht fit, sage ich dir ehrlich. Ich habe was
But
Schlimmeres
you know the
erwartet.
circumstances of the character, and you can build something upon the character. And
So it's only 55 euros.
then,
That's actually pretty good.
you
For
know,
Bethesda, I
live
expected it.
in
I
that
fully
space,
expected it to be
become
70 euros or
somewhat that
something.
character, which is why every one of them become like children.
Nicht,
of
dass es ein
mine.
bisschen schlechter ist.
Oh, no,
I don't know, es ist halt eigentlich
There are
nur
some
ein
days.
Remaster, ne?
The
Eigentlich
one I
sollte
don't
man
wanna
dafür nicht so
become
viel
more
verlangen.
like is,
90
Hermes
Minuten,
Mora.
boah, das ist ja sogar noch fix.
That would also
Das
be
ist ja sogar noch
terrifying,
schnell. Ich hätte
yes.
gedacht, dass es länger
Mel
dauert bei
Blanc
dir.
used,
Du meinst doch sonst immer, dass dein Internet nicht so gut ist, oder?
characters that he was doing and would base them on
Ich
that,
überlege, ob
like
ich Deluxe
Sir
hole. Was bringt denn Deluxe?
from, Morrowind. I
Was
saw
hat denn
him.
Deluxe, was die normale Version nicht hat?
One of the Bretons seemed like an old bald guy with a goatee. But you look at Hermes Moore and you're like, a million eyeballs and a million tentacles. What does that sound like? And you know, I worked with D.B. Cooper as the director for the ESO, and we had to do some adaptation because he was very slow and ponderous in some of the earlier games, and with clips and lisps and clicks and all this. But I adapted it, but kept it
J'ai
the
es für
same as
PS5 Pro
well. And the
optimiert.
explanation that I come up with,
Jo, wird schon gehen.
obviously sound a
Wird
little
schon
bit
gehen.
different.
Also die PS5 ist jetzt auch noch nicht
On
so
Hermes
crazy
Moore,
alt.
you see a mouth.
I don't even want to know where the mouth is, honestly.
I know. I think
Ja,
you're
musst du
hearing
wissen, ob es dir das wert ist.
telepathy.
Dafür würde ich ehrlich gesagt kein Geld
And
ausgeben.
just like
Aber ja,
with
wenn du es
every
fühlst, Digga, 10 Euro ist jetzt
telepathic
auch nicht die Welt.
You may have a better receptor to hear than another character would have.
Yeah, that makes
Some
sense.
people would have a less sensory perception, and so it might be a little more muddled. It might be a little more clicky, might be a little draggy, because that is how your extrasensory perception of their voice is. However, if you're a little stronger and you've got a little bit more going for you in that regard, suddenly it's a little clearer. It's like the difference between the Beatles listening to Helter Skelter on vinyl.
All right, I'm at
then
42%
later
now,
on,
so it's going
CD.
pretty
Oh,
fast.
it's
We're
so
going to be
much
able
clearer.
to play in a
Man, so it's
second.
like,
It's not going to take that much longer, I don't
anybody
think.
after all. So yeah,
Okay.
that's there. Long answer, but
It's a perfect
I
answer.
love doing it. I love doing it.
And I know you don't have necessarily a favorite character because they are your children, but do you have a favorite line that you've done, or at least like maybe a handful of lines?
I do love the line where, you know, Lucy and LeChance does say, "I don't spread rumors, dear child. I create them." And the only thing that bugs me is when Knights of the Nine came in, you're talking to Lucian and you ask him about rumors, and he goes, "I heard there's a prophet down by the..." No! No, Lucian, come on, man.
Just put time to him. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I do love some of those lines. The cheese line really took off. I mean, the cheese for everyone.
I mean, I got you the sign specifically.
I know. Look at that. Cheese for everyone. It was just a couple of lines in the middle of Oblivion, and it took off and had a life of its own.
I mean, who doesn't love cheese? Though,
Everybody loves
like,
cheese.
If somebody said it to me, I'd be really happy.
Yeah. I went to Amsterdam with the.
I gotta say, this live stream right now is kind of.
Went to a cheese shop, bought a bunch of cheese.
I don't know, man.
Took a picture
It's
kind of
useless.
Like, well, there he is in his natural habitat.
It's kind of useless, not gonna lie.
Cheese, and there wasn't enough for everyone. Sorry.
That would have been a lot of cheese. You probably would have we had to ransack the whole shop.
You got to go through customs.
It's difficult. Nobody wants to deal with that.
Yeah. How much cheese do you think you're going to eat, sir?
Enough.
Enough cheese. Is there ever enough?
There's never enough cheese.
No, we're still in the Shivering Isles, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're going to traipse around the Shivering Isles for a little while.
And look at some of the faces and the hair, so much more defined.
And this is something that does come in the remastered. You get all of the DLC with it, so.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it's the full package.
So you get Knights of the Nine.
I just realized that she's got, on the sword that she's holding in her hand, she's got this adoring fan
it's one of the ones
wig on top. I didn't even notice that until now.
What's the guy's name? Begins with a U. Lives in a cave. You get the staff of Sheogorath from him later.
I'm looking at my friends off camera.
I forgot that I'd done the character.
Oh, really?
And I'm playing.
I guess when you do so
game.
many, it probably just like kind of blurs together unless it's something like really big, right?
Some of them really stand out. They're much bigger, but I was the torturer. I was the guy. As the Hermes Columbus,
it's really strange that they focus this much on the Shivering Isles. Like
those are all fun roles to play.
I don't know,
but I love how
like the only gameplay they're showing right now is from Shivering Isles, which, as I said, is not bad. But
like, what are you doing?
I don't know. I would really think they would focus more on the main game.
All the voices in this are the same, so we get to hear this fella right here. Yeah.
Yep.
Craig Seckler is the adoring fan, and. Seeing him wearing one of those.
I didn't murder him, I swear. I mean, not yet anyway.
Yeah, there we go. You got the adoring fan wig.
Yeah, in tribute to Craig.
Bruh. That looks fucking
lovely.
Horrible.
It's lovely. Like a rock star.
Should
all right, we are at 55% right now.
Man, you got to do that lockpick quick. I remember we did an Oblivion
As soon as that download is finished, I'm going to check my settings with my recording software. We'll immediately hop into that game, bro. I can't wait to play it.
Friend try to do the lockpick and just failing every single time. But yeah, the same lock.
Watching someone play a game is fun like this when you're battling skeletons. When it takes them an hour to pick a lock and they're saving and going back again and again and again, it's like, call me.
It's funny at first, and that was a live stream too, so it was funny at first, but then it's just like, okay, all right, and then stream's over, rage quit,
Lockpick, the live stream.
The UI looks pretty good. Honestly, it looks very much inspired by Skyrim.
With the team here?
I would say, but it still has its own style too, and it still is very much resembling the old UI. So I think I like it a lot, personally.
A fellow by the name of Chip Ellinghouse was recording us, but my director was Todd Howard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and we sat there and went through all the different characters, the Bretons and different Daedric gods and some orcs and all sorts of things. We were having a good time. I do remember going down to Obampan and getting taking a break and getting a chocolate croissant and just chatting and walking. And the thing is, Todd's always been very passionate about these games, you know. That's the thing that people don't. I don't think people realize just how deeply enmeshed into the game world he is. I mean, the old top-down turn-based type games, the board games, things of that sort, and to bring the spirit of those into these worlds. And, you know,
bro, I can't wait to see you play this game, bro. Trust me, I can't wait myself.
For the Elder Scrolls, which had been
this is gonna be awesome. I'm at 61%. 61.
Robust.
That was a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, and,
it's retro. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and the voice acting was very sparse then. It wasn't even that much more in Morrowind, but what was there was really fun and really good to do. And I started playing that game, getting 700 hours in. You know how it goes. You think, I'm going to play for half an hour before bed, and the next thing you know, birds are chirping outside, and your day is toast.
What day is it?
And you go to sleep and dream in that world. Which was interesting because I had not had the experience of I've done some games and things of that sort. I played, I think in Unreal 2, like 200 different people dying in 500 different ways.
Oh my gosh.
I was basically the equivalent of a Wilhelm scream. And this one I really wanted to play, and I got into it, and I started dreaming in that world. And when I started voicing Oblivion, I knew where to close my eyes and see the world around me. Now, maybe in Oblivion I didn't see any silt striders.
All right, we are at 64%, so we are moving fast, and we'll be able to play this game in a second. 65, actually.
There were no cliff racers.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. This is gonna be so good.
Close your eyes and try to sleep.
I got some real Samuel L. Jackson choice quotes in on those cliff racers along the way. Yeah, but I saw that world. And I lived in that world because I lived in the world when I was playing the game. And I discovered
like the water reflections are crazy, bro. Look at those water reflections.
The more immersive your performance
The graphics are
can
insane.
become,
I'm very interested to see if my PC will be able to handle this game.
Like everybody else is going to know it.
The thing is, technically, it should be able to handle it because I've got a pretty
like
beefy
almost
PC.
virtual
But
reality or
this is
stuff
probably
into
like just from the way it
these
looks here
worlds
on
become
screen.
Sometimes even more real.
It's probably
than
one
your
of the
own
most
world.
beautiful games I've seen in a while.
I was able to take.
So it's gonna be interesting to see if that
I
shit's
started working
gonna
with Mark Lampert, and he was like,
gonna
with the
work on
Imperial
my
Guards,
PC or not. You know?
let's go less. What you were doing with the Bretons, I want you just to give me, you know, these guys are full of testosterone. And we found the voice that we wanted for that. And so the Imperial Guards are the first ones that I did. But then I started doing some of the other characters.
The Gatekeeper,
around.
bro. I remember, like, I
really
played this when I was
proud that
basically a
Lucian
child, right?
Lucianus
And I
was
remember
one of
that
the
I found
first
this
voices that
Gatekeeper,
ever broke
like,
through
I think it was
the
so
voice
scary, bro.
class system
It looked
in
so
Elder
strange
Scrolls.
and ugly. I thought it was so scary, bro.
By the time Shivering Isles came around, we had a bunch of different voices suddenly. It really changed things a lot. So watching it grow and doing these things and to be able to perform alongside folks like Linda Carter, who's been in these, you know?
Yeah.
That, our party for Oblivion.
All right, I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. And yeah, we're at 72% right now, so don't click off. We'll be able to play very soon. I'll be back in a second.
Today, but still was big at the time. We went on like this one cruise ship on the Potomac where they had dinner. And we're all out there and hanging out and eating dinner, going up top, recreating Titanic scenes on the edge of the boat.
As you do.
As one does, yeah. And it was so fun, and getting a chance to see and talk with Linda Carter, who it turns out is also a huge Washington Capitals fan.
Also a win.
Yeah, and that the Capitals stuff came into play. Because when I started doing the arena announcer, I'd been doing the Capitals for about, I guess we started recording this, what, in 2003?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd been the arena announcer for about 3 years. And I was learning who I was and doing things. And I asked Mark, how do you want to do the arena now? So he's like, you know, kind of what you're doing with the caps, only on steroids, because these are gladiators. I thought, okay. So I brought that oomph. I unleashed
the
the fury. Yeah. You know, good people of the city of Cyrodiil, welcome to the arena. And I started taking some of that I did with
77%, guys.
And bringing it to the
We're getting pretty close to actually playing this game.
The two of them began to merge together until
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
Sort of over the top with people going, you're not old school. You're not classic. You're just a rebel punk is what you are. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. So I'm a rebel punk, but I'm out there unleashing fury. I'm a fan with a microphone, and I'm going nuts. And a lot of the development into that started with Oblivion. What's really weird is that I've been doing that now for 25 years for the Capitals. And in that time, as other people retired and left
bro,
the job,
80%. Come on, bro. I want to play this freaking game so much.
Saying, you're not old school, you're not
download is at
traditional.
80%.
Started replacing the old school and traditional guys with people who sounded like me. And we're doing the things I did. So 25 years later, guess what? I'm old school, doing what I did when I was a young punk. So, you know, thank you, Oblivion. Thank you, Mark, for helping change how I do things.
Oh my gosh,
you know?
look at how lush and vibrant
over this period of time that we've done these
gameplay looks. It's so beautiful.
With all these different characters.
It's literally so beautiful, bro. I can't.
And I'm constantly
it's crazy,
growing
bro.
And constantly
I just can't believe that I'm actually seeing this. You know, I literally can't believe my eyes. I'm not even joking.
Johannes Verlaine in The Gold Road, where it was very emotional. It was a very emotional piece, and I was able to, as a parent, everybody has regrets. You know, no matter how good a job you've done, you have regrets. And I channeled that into this character who died and left things unsaid and undone with his son, and is given a chance through, you know, the magic of this world and Hermaeus and all sorts of things.
All right, 85%, guys. Only 15% left. I'm at 100 from 100 gigabytes of 119.
So much of yourself into the characters you're doing.
It's not going to take much longer.
And after we were done, and I was working with DB on, I said, "Wow, that one was a little intense." And she said, "Yeah. I love working with her. It's like a waltz. It's like a dance, you know." But I see something after the game comes out. Somebody has a photograph.
The thing is, you guys are seeing a lot of Shivering Isles gameplay now. I already know that my gameplay will be very different, because the very first thing I'll be playing is the Dark Brotherhood. And there's a specific reason for that. And that is that was basically all I played back in the day. You know, I just love the Dark Brotherhood, and I just kind of want to see how they.
Even the bad ones have their reasons.
Yeah, if it's any different, if it's the same, you know.
If you can get into that, and if you can.
And I've got a very specific character in mind, you know, that I'll be playing.
And maybe I'm making it real for somebody else, and it becomes immersive.
So it's going to be very interesting. I'm also looking forward to the character creation.
Yeah.
Well, speaking to that point, what do you hope that players experience or feel from the characters that you portrayed in Oblivion? Who may be experiencing it for the first time, or maybe they're returning to it having played the previous version of Oblivion.
I think that it makes me very happy that these characters are going to get.
We had 91%, guys.
The Imperial Guards, you know, even in the strength of. I once took an arrow to the knee, you know. Even with that coming around, people still remember the Imperial Guards of Oblivion.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I would say I see them probably second or third most from all Elder Scrolls titles, right? I'm looking at Jess over here, another Jess.
They jump scared me.
Hi,
I've got core memories that I reacted because they would spot me stealing something and
Well, I scared myself once playing the game. Oblivion, I'm up in one of the towers in one of the Oblivion gates.
94%, guys. We are
the Dremora,
getting very close.
The Daedric warriors that suddenly pop up and fight and battle in the middle of Oblivion.
One thing I find very interesting is that there's a hit marker with
walking up a winding staircase and suddenly
arrows.
I come out.
That is a very
Sorry,
modern
Finn,
thing,
sorry.
something that we didn't even have in Skyrim.
And I
It's like, I didn't sign up for this.
I jumped, and I'm like,
I don't know what
holy
to
hell,
think
I
about
just
it yet,
scared
but
myself.
it's an interesting choice.
Well, I was gonna ask, do you find that you can disconnect from the characters that you've done and your voice
Yeah.
in the game when you're playing as a player?
Yeah, you know, the thing is, when I'm playing the games, I am the character that I'm, you know, with the controller, that's me, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll listen to hear if the voice is immersive or if it stands out, if it didn't work. If it worked and it's fine, I'll let it go and I'll just enjoy the environment. That being said, there's something about people like, well, what do you play as? I'm like, I play as an Imperial. And they're like, every time I said, yes, yes.
That was
because,
gonna be a question.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna be out there and I've got a big broadsword and I'm battling going, yeah,
All right, 99%, guys.
voice.
We are literally going to be
I'm the
able
one
to
who's
play this game
actually
in a
doing the
second.
battle. As the Imperial, there's something kind of meta about
Okay, I'm going to stop the live stream now. Because if you look at this right here, 99%, 100%, and there we go. It's now installed, guys. The game is now installed, and we'll be able to play it. Let me just change the title of the stream. Please try later. Ja, ich hoffe, dass es könnte halt legit sein, dass sie bisschen Serverprobleme haben, weil jetzt halt gerade alle das Game sich holen wollen. Aber du kannst eigentlich legit nichts machen, außer weiter probieren, Bro. For real, da kannst du nichts machen. Okay. Before we start the game, I just have to check real quick if my recording software is working properly. So let me just try this out. Okay. It seems to work. Out. Okay. It's okay. It seems to work. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are ready. We're actually gonna play the game now. And I'm probably gonna have to like work around with the settings a little bit, but I'll try to make it quick and just start playing as soon as possible. But we're actually gonna start the game now. Okay, and don't be surprised, I will do a little intro as soon as the game starts, simply because I'll also be recording at the same time to make a YouTube video out of this, and therefore I'll probably be kind of commenting a little bit. So don't be surprised that I'll probably be, you know, doing a little intro and stuff like that. Okay, it's now loading the shaders. That's quite interesting. That's something that the old game definitely didn't do. Okay. Oh, that's actually taking quite a while. 28%, that's... yeah, okay. It's loading quite a lot. I hope you don't have to do this every time. But I doubt it. probably you will have to do this like once and then it'll be fine, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll put some music in the background right now. And I'll also be checking if the sound works. Yep, it is. It is working. Okay, that's good. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, 68%. It's going pretty fast, so we'll be able to play in a moment here. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's turn it up a little bit. This is quite loud. You guys are gonna have to tell me whether this is too loud or not loud enough, you know? To me, this seems very loud. But I think it's fine like this. All right. That looks good. I don't know, vibration? But I'm not playing with a controller. Let's play on Apprentice for now. All right. Hello and welcome, my friends. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. It just dropped. This is the very first time I'm playing this. I can't believe that we're actually seeing this, because I played the original in 2006 when it came out. I was basically, well, not necessarily in 2006, but still. I was a child when I last played this game for real. So I can't believe that I'm actually seeing this. And yeah, I'm not gonna talk that much now. We're just gonna hop into the game and check it out. I can't believe I'm seeing this. It looks so good. Alright, we got all this bullshit now. Okay, there's a deluxe upgrade. Of course, that's already there. Let's check the options real quick. Okay, this is all... We're gonna have to check the sensitivity in a second. I can already tell that it's gonna be way up. Okay, it's exactly 90 minutes. All right, nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. And the master too. And kind of like that. All right. That seems fine to me. This also, yeah, that looks good. Okay. Let's go with like a 95 FOV. No motion blur, screenplays, yep. Ultra. It looks like my PC is definitely gonna be able to handle this if they automatically set everything to ultra. So that's good. Let's see, WASD, yup, yup, yup. Okay, auto move, that's good. Attack power holds. Yeah, that's good. Cast spell on C. I guess we're gonna leave it on C for now. Yup. Change view. I'm gonna actually put that to F5. Okay. Or not. Open inventory. We're definitely gonna put that to this. Then maybe to R. Quick save. I'm gonna put this to F2. Quick load to F3. Open magic to, I don't know. Who cares, bro? It's not that important. Open map, we're gonna put that on my mouse. And that should be it. Return to Oblivion, yes. We're actually playing this now. We're gonna apply those changes, and that's it. Okay, sorry guys, I just had to check my settings real quick. We are now gonna play this game.
I was born 87
Oh my gosh, bro. The intro
For
sequence.
65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
No
But for
fucking
all
way.
these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
I can't believe this.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
My FPS are also pretty good. So it seems pretty balanced. It's kind of weird that it has my username on the top right corner as if I'm playing like an online game. That's kind of strange. Oh, look at how gorgeous this is.
Last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of
Bro,
my
this looks
life.
so good. Do people get this for free? Wait a second. Oh my gosh. Look at this, bro. I'm literally getting goosebumps right now. I'm literally getting goosebumps. This is so good. Do people get this for free if they have the OG? I don't think so, my friend. I got it because I have the Game Pass. But I don't think it matters if you have the old one or not. So unfortunately, yeah, you're gonna have to buy it again or get the Game Pass, you know? Alright, we'll be hopping into the character creation now. The intro already looked pretty good. Yeah, there we go. So this is the character creation menu. It's looking pretty cool. Alright, let me check something real quick. I'm sorry, but I'll quickly have to check whether my recording is working properly. It's on the Game Pass? Yes, it is on the Game Pass. Okay.
I've never...
It's looking pretty good, but for some reason the quality is kind of bad. Not gonna lie. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, this looks good. Okay, this is kind of weird. This is new, isn't it? Sub races? Is there there's sub races. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. I'm just checking my settings right now because I want to make sure that my recording is also good. I'm just checking right now whether everything's working. It looks good. Okay, let me try this. I'm sorry that I'm kind of staggering right now. I hope you guys don't mind it, but I kind of have to check whether everything's working. I'm sorry. I'll be ready in a second. Yeah, that's the so it's this one. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, now it looks good. I'm sorry because my recording kind of looked a little messed up there for a second. Which Game Pass, Ultimate or Core? That I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have Ultimate, so I'm not sure if you need Ultimate or whether Core is enough. Alright guys, sorry. Sorry for that. Now we can actually play this. So, the thing is, I already have a character in mind. Because I kind of thought about what I want to do in this gameplay or in this playthrough. This is not just going to be me reacting to the game, but I'll also start a gameplay series on my YouTube channel here, right? I will also upload episodes from this for this game, right? And I thought we're actually going to stay Imperial. We're actually going to stay an Imperial. We're going to have to check like the origin in a second. And we're going to basically, because I'm going to be playing the Dark Brotherhood, right? I can say that right from the get, but we are going to be playing the Dark Brotherhood because I think it's one of the best storylines in Oblivion, maybe even in the entire Elder Scrolls series. So that's what we're going to be playing. And my friend here, he's going to be a bit of a narcissist, a bit of a psychopath. He's not going to be very empathetic. I'm going to talk about his like story in a second. For now, I'm just going to tell you that he's an Imperial. He doesn't come from Cyrodiil, though. He comes from Skyrim, and we'll talk about why later. Because of that, it's kind of weird that I'm gonna have to choose whether he's from Nibelheim or Colovia. Autonomy, alright. So this is like, Nibelheim are true Imperial borns into the heart of the Empire. I don't know if that's really who I want to be. This one, I think, looks much better for my character. We got Colovia inhabitants, such as yourself, are known for their autonomy, including toward the rest of the Empire. You inherited the willfulness of your forebearers. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Let's have a look at my body. There's 2 body types. Bruh. 2 body types? This is just male and female. What are you saying? Type 1, type 2, that's... Well, I get maybe they didn't want to gender it. That might be why they chose type 1, type 2, but that's basically just male and female, right? I don't know. But yeah, I chose Colovia because I think it fits way more. I'm gonna be... Let's see how it looks when you actually turn this up. Doesn't look that old, honestly, but I think I'm gonna be like... Still pretty young, but not like super young. I think this is a good age. Complexion. Okay, this is basically just your skin color. I think I'm gonna do it so it's like... rather bright, but not like vampire type bright. You know what I mean? Now, I'm gonna choose... Can I change the eye color? Ah yeah, tone. We're gonna go with blue eyes for sure. We're gonna go with blue eyes. I think that's very fitting for this type of character. Oh, you could choose like... Ooh, there's so much. Look at this. Look at how many options you get here. This is actually very cool. This is actually super cool. I'm gonna stick with something more basic though. I think I'm gonna choose this one. I think this is pretty good. Your skin. Oh, you can change the color of your... Like, you can do so much. Look at how detailed this is. You can do freckles. I don't wanna have freckles, honestly. Okay, that's interesting. Makeup. What race is this? This is Imperial. This is Imperial. I'm gonna be playing an Imperial. We'll talk about my choice of race and everything in a second. For now, we're gonna try to make this this guy kind of good looking. Honestly, I really like this this hairstyle. We're gonna check out the other ones, of course, but I think this is actually pretty fitting. Okay, I'm not gonna do all this crazy stuff. I don't really care that much. I think the face looks pretty good. What do you say? I think it looks pretty good already. I'm kind of interested in the hair. What do we have here? But I think I'm gonna choose something that's a little bit more like short haired. Ooh, these are very, very similar. Yeah, these are actually the OG hairstyles, right? Yeah. These are actually some of the styles that you had in the original game. Maybe that's actually all original styles from back then. But I think I'm gonna choose this one. I think I'm gonna choose this one. What do you think? I think I'm gonna choose this one. Facial hair. Ooh, these actually don't look that bad. These actually look pretty good. Oh wait, I actually okay. You can choose both a mustache as well as like a beard. I don't know. Do I like a beard or not? I think I'm gonna go without a beard. I want him looking a little bit younger, you know? I think that's better. When it comes, oh, you can actually change the length. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna make it very short. Maybe not this short, maybe like kind of like this. And then the color. The character looks native Indian. Clean shaven fits more. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, you can actually change like the hair root and the tip? Bro, you can do so much here. Why do you think he looks native Indian? Indian? I don't know. I wouldn't say so. I don't know what this changes though. It doesn't look to me like anything. Okay. Okay, it does change something. Let's make it a bit darker. Maybe like this? Maybe even a little bit darker? I don't know. I don't know why, but it doesn't really look like it changes that much to me. Albanian? I like this. Like, you might think this guy looks very basic, right? Like, he doesn't look any type of fancy. Bro, he does not look Indian. I'm sorry, guys, but he's way too pale, bro. What are you saying? I'm gonna make this character look kind of basic, but I kind of want him to look like just a normal, by face structure. I guess. I don't know. I kind of want to make him look like just a normal Imperial type, you know? And I'm gonna choose the name Narcissus, which is gonna be an homage to a character from Greek mythology. And it's gonna be fitting for the type of character that I create here. You'll see in a second. Proficient with heavy armor. That I don't like because I'm not going to be using heavy armor, but I don't really care about that this much. Because him being Imperial is actually going to be important for the character itself. You know, I could be, like, I could change so much more about him, but I think I actually already like this. I want him to look like just a very basic Imperial. And this is kind of what I imagine, like, the standard Imperial to look like. I don't know if you agree with this, but I think this is already gonna be it. And just saying, the character creation looks pretty good. Bro, wait, does it save my changes if I now change the races? Because I kind of want to look what the other races look like too. Let's keep this in mind, and let's just have a look at it. Alright, this is Argonian. You can always change the origin. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, I gotta say. What is this? Oh, that's Breton, right? Yeah, Breton. Yeah, looks pretty cool. The Dark Elves look very much like they looked in Skyrim. Like, here you can definitely see the Skyrim inspiration. Same goes for the High Elf. You can also be a Wood Elf. I guess this looks a little bit more like Oblivion, but yeah. The Orcs, yeah, they look like Oblivion. Red Guard. Not too shabby, honestly. Let's look at the Khajiit. I'm very, very interested to see what the Khajiit is gonna look like. Okay, they basically, like, they look more like lions than cats, or like tigers, I guess. Better than Skyrim, though? Yeah. Definitely better than Skyrim. 1,000 times better than Skyrim. What about Nords? Oh, this is Nord. The Nords look kind of different than what they looked like in Skyrim, not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't change what I changed here. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, but I think I pretty much still know what he looked like. We had this hair, kind of like that. We had blue eyes. Yup. And I think that's already it. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. I think this is gonna be my character. He is basic. I know that he looks very basic, but as I said, I wanted him to be like a standard Imperial, basically. So we're gonna leave it at that. This is our character now. This is what he looks like in third person. We can already have a first look at the animations here.
Imperial in the Imperial prison. I guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsmen think you're a piece of human trash. How sad.
Alright, this guy's just trash talking us.
Give you special treatment before the end.
Bro, just look at the graphics. My frame rate is okay. It's not crazy. I'm not getting the full 240 FPS, but it's definitely playable.
Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see.
Okay, it looks pretty good.
Best if you just
Like, I know I can't really say that much yet, but from the first impression, it's already looking pretty good. Alright, the guards are coming now. The thing is, the Imperial, not the Imperial, the Emperor is gonna tell us that he's dreaming of us, right? That we are basically like the chosen one that he dreamt about. But we'll see that my friend Narcissus here, he is definitely not gonna be the chosen one, I can tell you that much.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
What do you think? How many FPS you mean on PS5? It's probably gonna be like between 60 and 120.
Stay put, prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
All right, that's the Emperor right there.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
Alright, I gotta say I really like that they still kept this like zoom in, right? Because in Oblivion, every time you talk to someone, it kinda zoomed into like onto the face of the character. And that's kinda still, they still kept that in, and I like that a lot. Because I think it would be kinda strange if they didn't do that. Also, I'm not sure if that was the original voice from back in the day, but it sounded pretty similar. Animations look clanky, don't you think? A little bit.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next.
Like the lip syncing looks pretty similar to how it looked back in the day, honestly.
The entrance to that escape route leads through your
Maybe they did that on purpose, though. I don't know.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
So the thing is, we can ask him why we are in jail. I will make up my own story, though, so I don't know. We'll see what he says. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be in line with what I have thought out for this character. Let's see.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're going to see that my character, Narcissus here, he is not going to be a servant of the gods, bro. I mean, he's going to be a servant of one god, but not of the gods. I can tell you that much. Yeah, I go my own way. So, just to give you some background information, right? My friend here, Narcissus, he is in jail because he murdered someone. He's from Skyrim, and he murdered someone, and that's why they put him, because he's an Imperial, they brought him here to Cyrodiil, into these prisons, but we'll talk about a bit of his backstory later. But he's basically just someone who cares about himself. He doesn't care about others. He's not very empathetic. He only cares about himself. So honestly, I'm gonna try to stay in character with everything that I say, everything that I do. That's kind of my goal with this playthrough. So obviously, the right thing to say is I will go my own way.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm watching you. This is official business. Do not interfere.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
I mean, you said the animations look kind of clanky. I guess the lip sync looks a little bit clanky, but like just by moving around and just fighting, doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad, not gonna lie. Graphics also look super good. The lighting is so clean, bro. Like, this is so strange because it feels so familiar. You know, it feels like the old Oblivion just because it's like the same rooms, the same structures. But it's at the same time very new. Also, let me just turn down my mouse sensitivity just a little bit. It's actually good. Like, I'm surprised by how good it feels, but I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit, maybe, you know? Maybe like this.
Close up left. Protect
Oh no, we got the assassins attacking. Ooh, they actually got animations of climbing down, you know?
Do your worst. You'll never take me down.
I'm pretty sure that's the same like combat sounds that they had back in the original. All right, we're gonna take the hood.
Sorry, sire, but we have
I can't open my inventory right now. I don't know what's going on there. Let me check. Open HUD? Where's my inventory? I can't open my inventory. Okay, it's for some reason it didn't save my settings. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go apply changes now. Now we can open it. Okay, there we go. So oh, this UI looks pretty similar to how it looked back in the day, though. Ooh, damn! Look at this, bro. Honestly, this looks kind of goofy, bro. He looks like a little dwarf, bro. What the fuck is this tip over, like, at the top here? Did it have that back in the day? I don't know. It looks very goofy. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. All right, we got our first sword. We're gonna take both. Because we can use the katana for now.
No, but it's too late to go back now.
But they will take it away from us later, so... Ooh, this looks pretty good, though. Bro, look at how good this looks.
I'll take point. Let's move.
Okay, you can also sprint. Honestly, like, gameplay-wise, it feels very much like Skyrim. Oh, bro, that looked exactly like in the old days. And that's not a good thing. Okay, we got a rat here. Of course, the first thing you're gonna be fighting is just rats. There's actually a hit marker just for melee as well. I thought that was only gonna be for bow and arrow combat, but it's actually for melee as well. Like the UI and everything, like it looks very similar to the old game, which, as I said, is a good thing. Alright, we're gonna take these things right here. We're gonna take the arrows. Fuck off. Alright, let's put on these leather. This leather clothing. It's already better. Now that you have arrows, pick up the bow and practice using it. Alright, there's also like a little tutorial. I'm not sure if that was in the original. To use a bow, I need to equip the arrows as well, alright. Ooh, that's pretty cool. There's a little filter, like it gets a little bit darker when you sneak. That's pretty cool. Let's see how third person feels. First person feels really good. Ooh, the animations are actually pretty cool. Wait, is there someone there? No, okay, that's... I thought there was someone there for a second. Alright, let me see. How can you show shortcuts? Okay, we're gonna put that onto 1, this onto 2. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like, you got this little wheel, right? You can choose these things. And you can also just use the number key, so that's pretty cool. Oh wait, I think I forgot to open up that chest over there. Right, there's a chest right here. Ooh, we're gonna have to lockpick this. I know how this works, but I'm not very good at this. Let's see how it works. Oh, first try. Let's go. I'm a freaking pro. Who said I was not good at this, bro? But just to look at how gorgeous this looks, bro. Like, it actually looks like the only thing I can compare it to is Skyrim, obviously, and I'm gonna tell you, it looks much better than Skyrim. Like, it looks like an upgraded version of Skyrim. It looks so much more realistic. All right. Ooh. Shit, I think they already saw us. They haven't seen us yet. Let's see if we can sneak up to this rat. We missed that shot. There's a little bit of physics here. I don't know. Bro, why does he walk like that? That's so goofy. Look at this. I don't know what I think about this animation, bro. Like, first person, it looks very good. But third person, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what to think about it. Like, it's definitely better than the original for sure. But still, I don't know. Alright, we got iron armor now. We're not going to take that because I want to focus on light armor, right? I'm not going to be using heavy armor for the most part, I think. Because we're going to play the Dark Brotherhoods. And obviously, the Dark Brotherhood armor is light armor. So we're going to focus on light armor for now. Also, let me just quick save real quick. Okay, we got some rats, bro. Oh, these are easy kills, bro. Oh, we got a zombie, bro. Holy shit, he actually looks pretty scary. Not gonna lie, that zombie looks pretty freaking scary. Alright, also just FYI, I'm playing on very easy difficulties because I just want to get through this intro scene as quickly as possible, but I'll turn up the difficulty after that. But for now, I just want to get through it. You like it? Well, first impression is really good. I'm gonna have to play it a little bit more, obviously, but first impression is really good. Like, really good, actually. It feels so good, bro. It feels so smooth, bro. It feels so smooth. I can't even begin to tell you how good it feels. Like, everything feels like it has such a good weight to it, you know? It actually feels very realistic, which I like. I don't know. I really like that. Wait, we have a torch, right? Let me just see. Where is that? Right here. Ooh, that looked so good. Look at the lighting, bro. Oh, that looks so good, bro. That looks so good. Alright, I'm also gonna be, okay, that was... Alright, we already had the first visual bug right there. That was not supposed to happen, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I'm also gonna try to... be a bit more sneaky. Where's that rat at? Oh, it's right there. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna train sneaking as well, because we're gonna be an assassin, right? So we're gonna have to be able to sneak well. Oh my gosh, is there like flies here? This looks so disgusting. This actually looks like so disgusting. It didn't look that disgusting in the original, I can tell you that much. But it makes sense, right? There's like a bunch of filth right here. There's like old food. Of course it would look like that, bro. It's gonna be very interesting to see what the Shivering Owls will look like. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, there's like some gold stash over here somewhere. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing things up here. Oh, it's gonna be so good to see what it looks like once we get out of this cave. Because obviously it already looks pretty cool here, but I really want to see what the landscape looks like, you know? Okay. Let's see what the heavy attack looks like. Oh, it's basically just the same, right? Oh, it's a little bit slower. I don't know. A little bit more weight to it. We got some potions. I don't think we're gonna need them yet. Let me try the magic, by the way. Ooh, that looks pretty much exactly like the original, which is a good thing. I really liked how magic looked back in the day. But let me try one thing. Where's the magic? It's right here. We don't have... Oh, yeah, we do. Let's see what the fire magic looks like. Oh, it's exactly like back in the day. Okay, it looks like you can't, like, burn anything. That's interesting. Okay, let's put back on... let's put the healing back on, because we're gonna need that. Let's see what kind of... Voice of the Emperor. What is that? Greater power and range. Charm on target. Okay, I guess. Okay. I don't know if we need anything else here. Not really. Alright, let's take out our torch again. And move on. I mean, there's not that much to talk about because, like, everyone's already seen this intro sequence a million times, right? And, I mean, I can say that it looks much better than the original, of course, but there's nothing new about it. Oh, we're gonna take these cheese wheels, bro. I like cheese. Okay, there's definitely already a visual bug. I don't know how you trigger it exactly, but if you equip a shield and then take out your bow, there's like a weird visual bug going on. Like as soon as you switch back from third to third person, it's gone, but it's we already discovered the first bug. There's someone around here somewhere. I think it's a goblin, right? Yeah, there he is. Alright. Ooh, look at how the potions look. They look so good. Very clean. Okay. Oh, another chest. Let's see if we can keep our streak up. Yeah, there we go. Very easy. We already have a bit of gold, which is nice. Let's take out our torch again. Okay, now we're gonna have to fight. Goblin skirmisher. Oh, we're one-shotting everyone, bro. We're definitely gonna have to turn up the difficulty later on, because this is way too easy. Like, we're one-shotting everything, bro. That makes 0 sense to me. But as I said, I just wanna get through this intro sequence as quickly as possible, and then we'll turn up the difficulty. Alright. Security increased. So it's gonna be very interesting to find out how the leveling works. Alright, they kept in this trap though. Honestly, it looked goofy in the original, it still looks goofy nowadays, even with the updated graphics. I feel like they kept in a lot of the old goofiness to the animations, to the physics. I don't know how to feel about that yet. I don't think it's that necessarily a bad thing, but it looks like they stayed very true to the original with a lot of, like, with many things, with the UI, the animations, the physics. And I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily, but we're gonna have to see if that kind of clashes with the more realistic looks now. Alright, let's see if we can sneak up to these goblins. Yeah, this bug, right? It happens pretty much every time you take out the bow with the shield. So they're definitely gonna have to fix that. It's not that bad. It's like not that important, but they're definitely gonna have to fix that. We're not that good at sneaking yet, I can tell you that much. Like, honestly, the third person is pretty good. Like, this might actually be a game that you can play in third person, which I think is a good thing. Because obviously the original, like, honestly, the original Oblivion, you couldn't play that in third person, bro. It was too, it was just so bad, bro. It was so bad. Okay. But this game, you can definitely play this in third person. It looks pretty good in third person, not gonna lie. It really does. You found a repair hammer. Okay, okay, they kept in the repairing system from back in the day. Okay, we definitely gotta take that staff. Let's see how it looks to use that staff, bro. Oh, there again. Okay, the shield always pops up when you switch to weapon. They definitely need to fix that, bro. Okay, low key. The sound is very weird. I feel like this is actually a bit of a downgrade from the original. Like the lightings that, like the lighting bolts that came from the staff in the original looked a bit more impressive. I don't know, we're gonna have to find, like, we're gonna have to use this in a fight and find out what it feels like in a fight, but honestly, this kind of felt like a downgrade, I don't know. But it plays very smoothly. Like, it's a very good feeling when you play it, you know? It really, it just feels so smooth, bro. Okay. I think we're gonna reunite with the guards now. Yeah, there they are.
Help. What makes you think help will get here before morning?
Bro, these are the worst guards ever. Like, I've seen this guy immediately. Like, I knew he was coming from there, but still, like, how did you not see that guy, bro? Come on, bro. You're so bad at your job. You're so bad at your job. Like, the summoned weapons that they use look pretty cool. Like, the effects look pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not.
Now they want to kill me because they think I work with the assassins. Like, come on, bro.
He must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen.
And as I said, bro, I don't know why the Emperor really trusts us that much. I'm pretty sure that he's being fooled, bro. He's being played. Because I'm not on good terms with the gods, bro. I am not on good terms with the god. I can tell you that much.
I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a
like,
sign.
I don't know why he trusts us, bro.
I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your
All right, now we're gonna have to choose our birth sign, and we're gonna choose something that's fitting for an assassin like me. I'm thinking either the thief. Okay, this thing is also cool because it grants invisibility and it kind of fits my playstyle. I think I'm actually gonna choose the shadow. I think it fits I think it fits an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood very well. We're gonna choose the the shadow right here. All right, guys. I'll quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. Not sure if you need onto the face of the character. Very similar to the Alright. We're gonna choose the shadow. We're gonna choose the shadow because I think it's very fitting for a Dark Brotherhood assassin, and because I like the invisibility. The invisibility ability. Whoa, that's bars right there, bro. Invisibility ability, that's holy shit, bro. Yeah, we're gonna choose the shadow.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death.
That already should make him suspicious, but he still has no clue that we're actually just a fucking psychopath.
Your stars are not mine. Today the shadow shall hide you from destiny's cunning hound.
And then here again, look. We could ask him if he's afraid to die, but I'm much more interested in what my fate is, right? I don't give a shit about this emperor, alright? So we're gonna ask if he can see my fate. I don't care about him, I just care about myself, bro.
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness.
Alright, he's yapping a bit too much for my liking.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death. To face my apportioned, I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me.
You may as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close.
Okay,
Stick close.
I don't need any extra information. Whoa, I just realized he noticed that I'm carrying this staff, right? Because he said carry that torch and stick. He literally looked at what I'm using right now and worked with that in the dialogue. That's new for sure. But we're not going to be using that staff anymore. I think we're going to stay with the katana for now.
You thought we'd go down and protect the Emperor!
Oh great, this time they at least noticed that there's freaking assassins attacking us. Bro, these, like, look at the detail. Oh my gosh, I thought for a second they attacked me. Look at the detail on the armor, bro. It looks so good, bro. It looks so good. That's crazy. Alright, they don't really have any other stuff that we need.
For the blades! Prisoner, the Emperor needs help!
Like, I would have to compare this to the original, but I feel like the entire structure geometry is exactly the same. Like it looks exactly the same as the original, except that it's much better graphics, you know? And much more detail. Look, there's like little bugs crawling around here. We got, I guess, somewhat decent water reflections, although this is not the best example, I think, but still. We got great lighting. Like, this looks so good. But again, like, the way they just entered that door, it looked exactly like in the original.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
All right.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
Oh no, it's a trap. Who would have seen that coming?
Let's go.
I'm gonna be very interested to see what it looks like when they actually kill the Emperor, because in the original it looked so stupid and cringy and just like not epic at all. Let's see what it looks like in the remaster.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Guard him with your life? Yeah, bro. I'm definitely gonna do that. We're just gonna chill here, bro. We're not even gonna try to help them, bro.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
Or are they?
I can go no further.
There we go.
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants.
Yeah.
You must not have the Amulet of King. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Take them down.
Okay. Oh, actually, they put in an animation. Okay, that's pretty cool because in the original, I'm gonna put a video, like a little clip of how he died in the original and how stupid it looked. This is actually pretty decent, even though now his body, his corpse is like super bugged out. So
the blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now
yeah, you failed, bro. Literally, I'm surprised that he even made it this far. You are such bad gods, bro.
Strange. He saw something in you, trusted you.
Yeah, it is strange that he trusted me.
Blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men.
I'm pretty sure he's being fooled by something else, bro. I'm pretty sure that the God of Death, Sithis himself, is fooling the Emperor and freeing me.
Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? Not. First, it's a secret way out of here.
All right.
There are.
Now that we finished talking to this fool, we can also choose a class. And I mean, I guess we're gonna take the assassin, right? He's got sneak, security, marksman, light armor, blade. I'm pretty sure this is perfect for my playthrough. Yep, we're gonna choose the assassin for sure. Alright.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins. You must. Good.
Alright, I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. Just let me out of here, bro. They took away my katana, as I predicted. So now we're just gonna use the steel short sword here. Which looks pretty cool, bro. I remember that in the original it looked kind of dumb, but here it looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Alright, we're finally gonna be able to get out of here. It's gonna be so interesting to see what the landscape looks like, you know? I mean, I gotta say though, even just this dungeon right here, this cave, or whatever you want to call this, it already looks so good, bro. It already looks so good. By the way, let me take off my my wrist irons, bro. Why am I still wearing that? Why am I still wearing that? And we also need a different pair of pants, bro. Alright, how do I drop? Oh, like this. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this looks exactly like the original, though. I like that there's a little outline around the items, though. That kind of makes it easier to see what you're looking at. That's a good addition. Like, they modernized so much about this game, it's actually insane. Yo, a couple people joined the stream right now. I'm just playing Oblivion, the remaster, for the first time now. We're still in the intro sequence, but we'll be done with it in a second. Don't hesitate to write anything in chat if you need to say anything. I'll be glad to talk to you. And if you need any first impressions, let me just say, I'm pretty sure this might actually be a 10 out of 10 remaster. Obviously, this is just a very, like very much the very first impression I have, but I think it's pretty good. Like, graphics-wise, it's great. But also, I think, like, the gameplay improved so much, bro. It feels so much more fluent, so much more modern. Just so much better in general, you know? And I think I'm gonna be playing this so much, bro. I'm gonna be playing this so much every single fucking day. Like, it's so good, actually. Alright, I'm yapping too much. I have no clue where I'm going. I think we need to go up these stairs, right? I'm forgetting that I can sprint, bro. Like, in the original, you couldn't sprint, right? I'm forgetting that I can do that. The third-person animation looks interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. It looks a little over the top, right? Who runs like that, bro? But it's not that bad, I guess. Wait, are you not attacking me, bro? Is he a friend? Oh, we got a little pet friend over here. Why is he not attacking me? You know, if this was a normal playthrough, I would just not care about this rat. But since we're a little bit of a psychopath, I'm just gonna kill it. Oh, that was so brutal, bro. We literally stabbed to the ground, bro. Holy crap. All right. That is the gate. I'm pretty sure you can't go through here, right? Yeah, okay. That is the final gate. My friend Narcissus is now leaving the sewers, and we're gonna be starting the actual playthrough. Let's go. Nope, I'm fucking happy with how my character looks. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna be seeing the landscape for the first time now. Come on, bro. What does it look like? Okay. Frame rate's kind of breaking down now. Oh, it looks so good, though. Oh my gosh, bro. It looks so good. We got water reflections. We got lighting. We got weather effects. It looks so good, bro. It looks so good, not gonna lie. Holy crap. I think I'm gonna turn down the graphic just a little bit, because I think my PC actually can't really handle it that well. So we're gonna have to turn it down a little bit. Okay, that almost crashed the game. Okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's a very good looking game. And I mean, my PC is pretty good. We're definitely going to have to optimize that. We're not going to do that right now. But if you don't have like a super beefy PC, you're not going to be able to run this game on ultra settings. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. I'm going to try to see what it looks like on like high. Right? Let's check this out. Do you notice the difference? The frame rate is a little bit better. I don't really notice any difference when it comes to the visuals. So I think I'm going to play on high. Alright. So now that we're out of the sewers, what are we going to do first? The thing is, my friend Narcissus here, right? As I said, he's an Imperial, but he is not from Cyrodiil. He's actually from Skyrim. And I'm going to tell you a little bit. I'm going to tell you a little bit about his backstory now. Let me just pull something up real quick. So Narcissus here, he comes from a relatively wealthy Imperial family, but this family lives in Skyrim. And his father didn't really like him that much because his mother died pretty early on. And ever since then, his father has been very cold to him. He's not really been given any love in his childhood, you know. And because of that, they didn't have a good relationship. And at some point, his father decided that actually, and there's other reasons for this, but their relationship is one of the main reasons. And actually, he said, Narcissus, you're not going to get any inheritance. You know, he deprived him of his inheritance rights. And because of that, Narcissus killed both his father and his elder brother. That's all I'm going to say for now. We're going to talk about the lore behind this character more in the upcoming episodes. But for now, you guys just going to have to know that he's technically from Skyrim. But he is Imperial and his family comes from Cyrodiil. But because he is from Skyrim, obviously he's going to try to find connections to his homeland. And because of that, we are going to fast travel right away to Bruma. Because, as you can see, Bruma is very close to Skyrim. And now that he's out of the prison, his instinct is, okay, I need to go back to Skyrim, right? But as you'll see, something is going to happen in Bruma that is going to change Narcissus' life forever. So let's travel to Bruma and see what's going to happen. Daddy issues, yeah. It's been more than daddy issues, though. Alright. We are now at Bruma. We're also going to put this torch away, by the way, because it's super annoying. Shit, what did I just do? I think I just... Oh my gosh, I just loaded. That's not what I wanted to do. How can I... Fuck. How can I load? Ah, there we go. Okay, that was not on purpose. That was not on purpose. I didn't not want a quick load right there. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to put that torch away, as I said. And we're gonna put that on the shortcut real quick. We are now gonna save. And now we're gonna move to Bruma. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is much more familiar to Narcissus. This is very, very similar to Skyrim. Actually, it very much resembles how Skyrim looked. What the heck is that tower up there? We're gonna have to check that out later. I have no clue what that is. But for now, we're just gonna move into the city. And we're also gonna quick save. What does this guard have to say?
Speak, citizen.
Let's see. Since we're just entering this town for the first time, we're gonna be interested into like what's going on in this town, right? We want to know what's going on in this town. Let's see some rumors.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the Anvil. Bye.
Okay, nothing interesting here because we're not gonna care about the main story for a while. Let's get into the city. Let's see what's going on in this city. Ooh, that looked kind of goofy. Everyone spawning in like that, but okay.
Hello, speak. You hear about Jorunda? He was caught stealing gold, and now he's in jail. I bet our Nora's beside herself with grief.
All right, this guy talked about this guy Jorunda.
Our Nora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Nora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing.
So one thing I didn't tell you is that this Arnora woman, we don't know her personally, but let's just say her family and mine, we have been friends back in the day. So that's why he went to Bruma, because he knew that Arnora is going to be here. But now that he heard that that her husband, Jorunda, whatever he was called, stole from her, let's just check out what she has to say. And if we can maybe help her out. But keep in mind, we're not helping her out because we are just very generous. We're just going to help her out because maybe she's going to give us some gold. Maybe she's going to help us out later on, you know? That's all we care about. So let's see if we can find Arnora, whatever she's called. Because if we help her out, maybe she's going to help us out.
Hi there.
Okay, I think she's in here. Yeah, that's Arnora's house. Alright, let's check this out.
What do you want?
Okay, Arnora
Can't
Aria.
you see that I'm upset?
No, she looks not like the nicest person. Let's ask her about her husband.
Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover?
Well, as you can see now, she doesn't know who I am, so we're gonna have to basically tell her who we are, and then she's gonna know that we are friends.
Yep.
And she's gonna tell
Go
us everything we need to know.
For me,
Let's first bribe
you
her.
shouldn't have. Don't try to manipulate. That's really funny. I doubt it. You've got a point. We understand each other perfectly.
So now that she knows who I am, let's ask her again.
I suppose I can trust you with this information.
Yes, she can trust me,
After
of course.
all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it.
All right, there we go. Now there's something in for it, for us, so we might as well do this. Now that we're here in Bruma and we know that she's a friend of our family, we might as well help her out, get some gold, and then we can maybe leave for Skyrim.
I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true.
Oh.
I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more.
Okay, she's got some weird scheme going on.
All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in?
Honestly, this sounds kind of sketchy, right? But yeah, this sounds shady, but honestly, who cares, bro? I killed people before, and this is easy money, right? Maybe. I mean, we'll see what she has to say, but this sounds like easy money. Let's just do it.
Here's the deal.
All right.
Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time.
All right, I guess they're stealing.
That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him. Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the
Alright, what do we have to do here?
We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains.
The lip sync looks, I don't know what to think about it. It looks different.
Word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it.
All right, he's a little bit.
Go to the Bruma
he's a little bit sketchy, isn't he?
Speak to him for me. Convince
him to
tell you where the gold is, and then we split it.
All right, I would say
he's not
that sounds very convincing.
Tell you, so get creative.
Let's see if we can find this guy. Let's see what he has to say. For now, I gotta say I'm kind of on her side. It sounds like he's been doing some really sketchy things and not treating her well. And not only because she's family, but because he's been a little bit, yeah, how would you say it? A little bit shady. I think we can trust her. But let's see what Jorunda has to say for himself. Pretty sure he's in prison somewhere. Oh, the music. Everything's so nostalgic, bro. Just look at this. It really is just Oblivion, but just so much cleaner, so much more beautiful. It's crazy, bro. Okay, where do we need to go? We need to go to the jail, I think, to the jail cells.
How do you do?
Oh, what was that? The Bruma Barracks. Let's see. Where's Jorunda at?
Hello.
He should be over here somewhere. Yeah, he's in here somewhere. Let's see. Where's he at? Wait, was that right? No. Okay. Where do I need to go? Probably down here, right?
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Wait, do I need to ask him to visit a prisoner?
What's a bother? Don't be too long about it. I gotta stay with you so there isn't any funny business.
Alright. Oh, he's actually gonna come with me now. I didn't expect that. I thought we would just be able to get in there. Oh, we got some evidence. Let me have a look at... Oh, okay.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
I'm actually not gonna try to rob this. Okay, he's actually gonna stay with me. Let's see what Jorunda has to say for himself. He's ripped, bro. Look at this.
I haven't got all
He's
day.
chiseled. Yeah, relax, bro. We're just gonna talk to him real quick.
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave.
Honestly, he's really handsome. Alright, let's see what he has to say about the stolen gold.
I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into telling something, and the guards
Oh, he's
put
very
you up to it.
suspicious.
That fetcher of a guard, Terrellius, is always trying to be sneaky. Well, you can forget it. Tell him it isn't going to work.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to talk to the god, aren't we? Oh, wow. Okay, actually, it says here now that the only way we're gonna be able to talk to him is to get arrested. So we're gonna have to commit a crime. I think I already know which one I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna open this chest over here.
To the prisoners.
Stop!
Yeah.
You violated the law. Pay the court.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to go to the jail, even though we only had a bounty of 5. I've committed a crime and been sent to jail. Perhaps now I can convince Durandor. Alright. So now that we are a prisoner ourselves, again, by the way, again, we can talk to him and see what he has to say.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs.
Of course we aren't.
I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem.
Very inconspicuous.
And make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it.
Oh, he says he's not...
Once the Count makes a ruling.
Oh, that's
there's
interesting.
No way it's changed.
I did not expect that.
I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
Alright, maybe she's the bad one here. Maybe she's the one who set him up. Alright, we're gonna have to find out what would happen here.
You wanna know what happened? I'll tell you.
Thank you.
I was betrayed. Stabbed in the back.
Alright, he says she betrayed
I'm in here
him.
and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores. 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold. Complete with armed escorts.
Alright, so basically she set him
I told
up.
her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard.
Oh wow, she actually killed the guard.
And just knocked them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Oh, there's no doubt she tipped them off.
I see.
I was one step ahead.
She actually betrayed him, huh?
While she was away. My final revenge. Or was it? I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead.
I like that he's literally telling me to kill someone when there's a guard right next to him.
You do this for me.
But that's like game logic, bro.
All of it. All I need is proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours.
Alright. It sounds It sounds like actually Arnora is the traitor here. Okay, and the thing is, honestly, my boy Narcissus here, he's a little bit of a psychopath. He's a murderer, as you will see in the following episodes. He doesn't care too much about righteousness or anything like that, but then again, he's also got like a bit of a code of honor, right? So, he wouldn't kill anyone without a reason, and this right here, he does not like what poor Durandor had to go through because of his wife. And since he's also a little bit sexist, I think we're actually gonna get out of the cell. And we're actually gonna kill her. Because there's no way we're gonna let her do something like that, alright? Okay, let me put back on my armor. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm not fine with what she's done to him. We're gonna kill her. That's not okay, bro. That's not okay. I always forget that I can sprint now. Like, I'm so used to not sprinting in Oblivion that it's kind of strange for me to just be sprinting, you know? I mean, it's good that it's an option, but it's still something I have to get used to. Alright, Arnora. What do you have to say for yourself? I think I'm gonna talk to her first. I want to see what she has to say to defend herself. Wait, what's going on down here? What's she doing? Bro, what the heck is going on down here? She's looting. That was so buggy, bro. She shot. Wait, she's attacking me. Okay, no, she's not. What the heck is going on down here? What are you doing? Wait, is she attacking me or not? I guess she kinda is. Is she attacking me or is she just practicing and I'm getting in her way? I'm not sure. And it's cool that it comes out of her amulet though. Okay, it doesn't look like she's attacking me. Let's see what she has to say for himself.
Were you able to find...
For herself.
How could you stand sharing a cell? So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't believe him. What's he got in store for me? He sent you to kill me, is that it? That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom I have left from my family. Only he would stoop so low. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you bring it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's stashed. You kill me here and now. And as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime. So you make your choice. You want to do it my way or Jorunda's?
Ich antworte gleich, Max. Well, the thing is, if we're gonna kill her now, the gods are actually gonna notice it, I think. But honestly, I don't believe her. I don't know why, but there's something about her that makes me believe that she's in the wrong here. So I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna kill her. I think I'm gonna kill her.
For the fight of your life.
I think she's actually the one responsible for everything here. Okay, there we go. Did the gods notice this now? Oh, wait, what? There was a true amulet in there. That's interesting. She had an amulet on her body, and then it says true amulet here. And this one's actually worth quite a bit of money. So maybe we can, additionally to killing her, maybe we can actually lie to the other guy. I don't know. We'll see. A letter. Okay, it looks like she already had someone to buy the amulet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I think we did the right thing. I don't know why. Maybe it was wrong to kill her, but honestly, does it look like this guy cares at all? Like, nah, bro. We don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. Alright. Wie findest du es bis jetzt, Bro? Es ist übertrieben geil. Legit, Bro. Es ist übertrieben geil. Grafik 10 von 10. Animationen und so, manchmal ein bisschen weird. Sagen wir mal 8 von 10. Gameplay 10 von 10, Bro. Es spielt sich so viel besser als das Original. Der Sound ist gut. Der Soundtrack ist gut. Es ist genial, Bro. Also ich liebe es bis jetzt. For real. Ich werde jetzt gleich die Folge beenden. Und dann werde ich die mal zusammenschneiden und hochladen. Und danach werde ich noch weiter streamen, denke ich. Aber jetzt werde ich erstmal das machen. Alright. Now that we've killed her, it does not look like the guards actually seem to have noticed. Which is good.
Good day.
That's good. Alright. I'm gonna... It's gonna be interesting to see how much gold he's actually gonna give to us.
How goes it?
I hope it's gonna be worth it. Ja, Mann, for real. Es sieht halt legit aus wie früher, aber halt 10-mal geiler. Also ich weiß genau, was du meinst. Es sieht irgendwie noch aus wie damals, aber halt 10-mal geiler. Also legit, es sieht so krank gut aus, Bro. Glaub mir, wenn du spielen wirst, du wirst es lieben, Bro. Ich weiß es. Ich kenne dich ja. Du wirst es lieben, Bro. Alright, now that we've done your dirty work, let's see if what we did was actually the right thing. I mean, honestly, my character Narcissus doesn't really care about doing the right thing. He only cares about his own profit. But I'm still interested in seeing whether or not he actually lied to us, or whether he actually told us the truth. Let's see.
Show me the proof. 2 amulets? One of them must be a fake. Clever girl. Taught her everything I know. Good thing you saw through her ruse.
Yeah, alright.
So she's dead, eh? Ha ha! Finally someone has wiped that stupid smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls.
I'm not sure whether or not,
the north gate.
you know, I don't know which one of these 2 people actually told us the truth, but I don't care that much.
Soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
Yeah, it's true. We've killed someone here, so we're gonna get that gold. And then after that, we're probably gonna get out of town for a while. So that we're not gonna be suspected of the murder, you know? Also Bro, ich geh trainieren, hau rein. Und dann zocke ich selbst. Ha ja, Bro. Man sieht sich später oder sonst. Bis dann, Bro. Ciao, ciao. Alright, let's get this gold. We worked hard for it, didn't we? So it's just fair that we get our gold now. Alright, the gold seems to be over here somewhere. Let's see how much it is. Honestly, if it's not worth it, if it's not enough gold, I might consider killing Yorunder too, but we'll see. Oh, wow, really? 40 gold? That's nothing, bro. Okay. Alright, that's that quest done. Okay, now that we killed her and got that gold, we should probably find a place to stay overnight, and then after that we might be able to travel away from here. As I said, Narcissus wants to go back to Skyrim, so I think we're gonna stay one more night. Alright. Alright, it's gotten dark. So we should probably find a place to stay for the night, and then after that we might take a carriage to Skyrim. I don't know what's going on over here, but honestly it's none of my business. The Wild Eye Stables. What's going on here? What's this guy doing?
Stop right there,
bruh.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Bro, I wanted to hit the other guy.
Then pay with your blood.
Fuck off. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Alright, I'm sorry guys, but this is kind of weird. Alright, as you can see it's getting kind of dark now, so we should probably try to find a place to stay for the night. And I think my friend Narcissus here, he's just gonna stay for the night, and after that, now that we've gotten a bit of gold to pay for a ride to Skyrim, we're just gonna sleep, and then in the morning, we're gonna try to get to Skyrim and back to our family.
Greetings, Imperial.
Bruh. I don't want to stay in this city for much longer. So we're gonna need to find like a tavern or something.
Anytime now.
Skip the night, and then we can go.
Let's hear it.
Alright, we got a tavern over here. So let's see if we can get a room here. And, yeah. Then we'll be good.
Hello.
I'm all. Hanmund is my live-in partner.
I don't care, I don't care.
Oh.
Be seeing ya.
What can I...
Alright, we're gonna need a bed here.
I've got a room.
I'll take it.
Then. Good journey to
Alright, 10 gold, that's not too shabby. We now have the gold to pay here. Alright, let's sleep, and in the morning we'll probably go back to Skyrim.
Take this. It's from a friend.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what was that?
I've been
The
better.
Thieves Guild?
Isn't Right Wind an impressive swordsman? Right Wind certainly can...
Bruh.
Hello! How do you do? Hi there. By the Nine Divines! Assault! Assault! It's all over. That's too bad. Okay. Hello. What? I've got... Right. Good journey to you.
Alright, it's been a long day. And now that we've gathered the gold here, we have enough gold for a journey to Skyrim. So I would say let's just sleep, and in the morning we will commence our journey and we'll go back to Skyrim to find... Alright, it's been a long day. It's been quite a productive day, I would say. And we've got our gold now. So now that we have the financial measures basically to afford a trip to Skyrim, we can just go to bed. And tomorrow is gonna be the day where we return to our homeland.
You sleep rather soundly for a
who is this
murderer.
man?
That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
Alright, I don't know who this man is. Of course I'm joking, I know exactly who this man is, but that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Next time we're gonna start the Dark Brotherhood questline. And first impressions, I gotta say, I really enjoy this. I think it's great. I think they really nailed this remaster. The graphics are good. The gameplay feels good. The sound is good. It's so good, bro. I literally can't put into words how good this is. So if you're interested in seeing how this story with Narcissus continues, because I think now that this man right here is offering him a chance to make a name for himself, he might just stay in Skyrim. We'll see in the next episode, because honestly, in his homeland Skyrim, he does not have that much left. He just thought he might go back, but we'll see. We'll see what he has to offer to us, and then we'll decide. But yeah, that's gonna leave it at... Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. Like the video, comment the video, share the video, check out my other videos. And I'd say we'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.
In due time, dear child. In due time.
Alright, this is where we last left off, right? We got Lucien Lachance,
speaker,
who came up to us right after we woke up.
You are a cold-blooded killer, capable of taking life without mercy or remorse. The Night Mother has been watching, and she is
The Night Mother has been watching, huh?
And
I think we'll be learning more about the Night Mother in the future.
I come to you with an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique
Let's see what he has to offer to us. Because honestly, as I said in the last episode, my character Narcissus, he's from Skyrim, but since he murdered his entire family there, and there's no way he's gonna get his inheritance there, there's not really a reason for him to return. It's like it was his first instinct to return, but now that he has a chance to prove himself here in Cyrodiil, maybe he's gonna stay. Let's see what he has to offer.
I find your etiquette refreshing. Now please, listen carefully. On the green road to the north of Bravil lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete.
Alright, it looks like
do this.
We're actually gonna be able to join the Dark Brotherhood here.
Secure. I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family.
Yeah, of course, we could say I'm no murderer, but that's absolutely not true. We killed both our father and our brother, and we just killed another man, so I don't know. Why not, bro?
Excellent. Now please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade and thirsts for blood. May it serve your endeavors well. Now, your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Alright, he gave a weapon to us, huh? The Blade of Woe. Ooh, I like this one. It's a dagger, very fitting for an assassin. And you see, since it looks like so far Narcissus did not have any problems with killing, I'm pretty sure that a guild like the Dark Brotherhood is just perfect for him. And I think he would have a pretty good chance of making a good career there. So this is exactly what we're gonna do. Honestly, this is just the opportunity he's been looking for. Alright. Yeah, guys, that's also gonna be it for the stream. I know it was a little bit messy because I first had to kind of set everything up. But to everyone who watched, thanks for watching. I will now cut and upload this episode. And yeah, then we will see us in the next stream. After I've uploaded this episode, I might actually continue to play. So if you enjoyed the stream, come check it out later. I probably will be streaming later. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. If you're seeing this later, subscribe to the channel, check out my other videos, and yeah, see you in the next time. Until then, bye bye.